Okay, welcome back. And today what we're going to discuss is we're going to talk about the equation of a circle. Okay, so here's the thing. We're going to talk about center radius form, and we're going to derive this. And it's very easy just to start with the idea of any circle, right? So any circle has a center, and it has points that are equidistant from that center. So that's the definition of a circle, where all the points are equidistant from the center. Okay? And so if you were to take a rope, right? So on a stake in the middle of a nail here, and take a piece of string here, and then take a little marker, and then go all the way around, you would create a circle. So the radius stays the same, and the center stays the same. But what's changing is the point. Okay, so we want to come up with an example, a form of the equation of a circle. This form, which is center radius. It involves the center and the radius. So we know this doesn't change, and we know this doesn't change, but this does change. Okay, so so it's equidistant, which means it's going to be this distance, right? Radius is going to be the same. But what is this? How do we calculate this distance? Using the distance formula that we talked about in the last section. Okay, so here we're going to do the same thing. We're going to use the distance formula, and we're going to derive by just taking the distance formula between these two and using it to come up with this center radius form of a circle, of the equation of a circle. So let's do that. So here's what we're going to do. Okay. So here's this point and this point, and we're going to use the distance formula. And what's this distance equal to? R. So we know R is equal to the square root of what? It's going to be x minus this x coordinate, which is h. So it's going to be x minus h quantity squared plus y minus k quantity squared. And so in this case here, we've got it in this form. Now all we have to do is square both sides, and we're done. So if I square both sides, we get r squared equals x minus h squared plus y minus k squared. And so this here is the center radius form for the equation of a circle. So that means the only thing that's changing is your x and y. So I can put in any x and y value, and I'll find a point on the circle. Okay. Now, that means also, what's h and k represent? The center of the circle. So this doesn't matter wherever the circle is centered. It could be centered at any coordinate on the rectangular coordinate plane. Okay. But what if the circle is centered at the origin? So what if h and k are both 0? What if it's centered at the origin? How does it affect this? Well, if it's centered at the origin, well, then h is 0 and k is 0, and it just reduces to r squared equals x squared plus y squared. And there you have it. That's the center radius form of a circle. And it comes directly just by using the distance formula.